Can I take you there?
So we have finished our two major treks here, Copradandra and Marty Himmel, both spectacular. If you haven't seen them, I urge you to watch them here. But we're back in Pokhara now, and we're going to see what kind of trouble we can get into in this city, which is one of my favorites. So we had planned on coming down from Marty Himmel High Camp in 2 days, but we got down to Forest Camp, and the views were completely gone, so I didn't really see any point in staying there overnight and doing the rest the next day. So we ended up doing the entire trek down in 1 day rather than 2. Our total trek was 4 days, which was fine, but it ended up being a lot further than we thought because the road was blocked and the car couldn't get to the trailhead. So we had to walk miles further down into the valley, which was a lot of downhill.
So someone told us this was a shortcut, but so far it's about 4 times as long and much harder. We can't get a road up to the town, so we have to go to some other town. It's a bit crazy. Not a shortcut, dude.
So today I'm going paragliding in Pokhara. I have been paragliding here before in 2020, and I really wasn't anticipating going again. 2 factors have influenced my decision. One, the price has significantly dropped. So the last time I was here, it was about 11,000 rupee. Right now it's only 3,000 rupee, which is only about $24 US, which is crazy. I understand that the price will be going back up to 4,500 rupee by the time you see this, but it's still got to be the cheapest place in the world to do this, and probably one of the best places in the world for scenery to do it as well. The other factor, if you've been watching, you know that I've been trekking with my extended Nepali family, including Penduk Shupra, who I just call Mom and who looks after me here, friend's mother. And I understand that she wanted to do this, so I was kind of surprised. But of course I have to go paragliding with Mom, so we're going to be doing that today. There are many companies in Pokhara that do offer this, and first of course we do have to sign our life away and then drive for about a half an hour to one of the hills over Pokhara to take off.
Time to sign our lives away again.
Lots of people paragliding today. It's about a 45-minute drive to get here, and then a walk up into the hill where we get the updrafts. It is a misty day. Pokhara is down there in the valley. That's Fiwa Lake, and we'll be landing over there to the north somewhere. It is definitely very misty though. I'm not sure if the big mountains are visible on the other side of the bluff that we're on. There are certainly a lot of people waiting to go here. Haven't seen anyone take off yet. We do have to wait for weather conditions to be perfect because we need the updrafts from the valley.
So I have a feeling that they will be giving me preference as a tourist, which is normal for a lot of activities here, and then I'm going to have to wait for Mum for considerably longer, but we will see what happens here. They've certainly been giving me preference for things so far. So apparently now they're only allowed to fly between the hours of 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. because of the airport, and they have to fit all these people in. Seems kind of crazy, but those are the rules. And it is exactly 11 o'clock, and they're off.
Who's next up? Be ready, guys. Hurry up.
There's a really good headwind, and they're gonna hit the skies. I'm not sure why, but they're sending Mom over here with someone else. I don't speak Nepali, so I don't know what's going on. Someone's got a drone up here. Not sure what the point of getting rid of the rocks are. We do have to run off the cliff here, of course, but they've been doing this for years. I think the rocks have always been here. Here goes Mom. No hesitation, there goes Mom. Namaste.
Your name, please?
Mike.
Mike?
Yes.
My name is Vishal. Nice
So,
to meet you.
you're my pilot.
Yeah, I'm your pilot. So
And this, I understand, is your very first tandem flight.
is this your very first time
No,
flight?
I understand it's your first flight, yes?
No. With you, yeah, definitely. With you, it's my very first tandem flight.
Thank you. All harnessed up, ready to go. The fee I mentioned earlier, by the way, includes all of the video footage that you're going to see while flying. I'm certainly not going to be filming myself. I'm just filming with the phone right now. But hopefully it's a good enough quality from the GoPro that they're using that I can use it in the video to make an episode. That would be good. My video quality was actually pretty good, considering they were using an absolutely ancient camera. I think it was a GoPro 3. Mum's quality of video though was quite poor, so I can't show her in full size here. I have always found paragliding to be pretty relaxing. It's not scary at all. It's scenic, not the clearest of days, but it's still very nice. I'm not sure Mum was having the same experience as I was having. Isn't she cute? Apparently Mum was praying and or singing the entire flight.
bye to the camera. Bye bye. Yeah.
Mom survived. Here she comes. Was it good? Thumbs up. All right. Very good. Well, that was our paragliding adventure, and I enjoyed it. I think Mom did too. We don't speak the same language at all. The only thing that I understand her say was no vomit, so that's probably a good thing. And I was a no vomit as well. If you want, they will do acrobatics, aeronautics. They'll spin you around, somersault you, do whatever you want. I preferred not to do that because I did want to keep my breakfast. But it's a fun thing to do if you're in Pokhara, to try for the first time or not. And it's certainly very cheap. It's a great way to go. There are many other activities that you can do in Pokhara as well, and I am going to show you a few of them, maybe some that are not so well known, over the next couple of days here before I head back to Kathmandu. One of the things that you can do that a lot of people do when they're in town here is rent one of these boats by the hour, either with or without a boatman, and head out onto Fury Lake. I do recommend getting the boatman. You might get a little further. These guys are in really good shape. With the boat, there's a few restaurants located around the lake that you can visit. You could go to this little island, and it has a little shrine on it. You can also walk over to, take the boat over to a trail over here, which goes up to World Peace Pagoda. You can see up here on the top of the hill. Also, there is a shrine of Shiva, the Hindu god Shiva, on top of, I think, the farthest hill there. I can't see it from here right now. From either Peace Pagoda or the Shiva statue, if it's a clear day, which it is certainly not right now, you can get a background of the huge mountains that are located in the distance, but you can't see them right now. But they're over here and much, much larger. Around Pokhara there are also several caves to explore. There are also a few waterfalls that you can visit. Of course, countless fantastic restaurants. We'll be going to a few of those here for sure. In addition to the paragliding, there is one hot air balloon that runs in the same area as the paragliding, but only in the mornings and the evenings. And the cost is quite a bit higher than the paragliding, of course. They've also got these little pedal boats you can rent. These must be new. I didn't see them last year. And now it's time to find something to eat. So if you've been hiking in the mountains and you've been subsisting on dal bhat for a couple weeks, the perfect place to go for a home-cooked meal is Moon Dance in Pokhara. It's one of my favorites. I've been coming here for many years. It is a tourist restaurant, so the prices are a bit higher than many other places in Pokhara. And it is mostly empty because it is a tourist restaurant and tourism is at such a low here. But if you want something to remind yourself of home, steaks, burgers, anything like that, this is a fantastic place to go. The food is always amazing. My favorite is the wild boar stew. Just a really tender meat in a perfect sauce, mashed potatoes and vegetables. But I've already had that a couple days ago, so I have to try something new. So I do have barbecue pork ribs coming and Nepali beer, Barsigi beer. It's a fairly new one for Nepal and it is really very, very good. Cheers. Some food porn for you. I decided to go for the barbecue pork ribs. Looks really good. Yeah, really meaty, nice barbecue sauce. Still, I like the wild boar stew is still my favorite though. Come check it out. Oh, best ribs I've had in a while. Good sized portion too. Even though I'm saying this is a more expensive restaurant because it's for tourists, it's still only about a third of what you would pay in Canada or US for a meal at home of similar quality. And you can go to the local restaurants and pay far less. This is actually a very cheap country to travel through.
Coming up next, I will show you some other activities in and around Pokhara, so subscribe so you don't miss it.